Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here and welcome back to a new monthly drama reviews video. These are the dramas that I completed last month, and today we'll be talking about Miss the Dragon, Court Lady, Dance of the Storm, Please Feel at Ease, Mr. Ling, Moonlight, and Ugly Beauty. Let's start off with the order that I watched it in. So that would be Court Lady. I gave this one a 5 out of 10. And this is such a shame since I was looking forward to this casting so much and it looked really good. And at first it was okay, it was alright, but it got better and better until I think it was around episode 12 where it starts slowing down. I think it's the editing or just like they dragged it out for way too long. This could have easily been like 35 episodes and it would have been great. They separated the leads for too long. We barely got any moments of them, and even though they were leading characters, we were just sidetracked with a lot of side plots and schemes that I didn't really care about. Since the leading characters don't have a lot of stakes in it, there were some that were interesting, I guess, but it was just super frustrating not seeing the leads together. And there was also this love square situation that happened, but technically there isn't since the main couple is actually together the whole time, but there's like two dense second male characters who really couldn't get a hint, and they were just doing this push-pull thing from episode 20, and I was just so sick of it. But for the most part, the thing that I could say for sure is it's definitely not the actors. I'm really enjoying Shu Kai and Ancient Love Poetry and his other dramas, as well as Lee Yi-tong and her other projects. So it's not them, it's definitely the script and the editing. The next drama is The Dance of the Storm. This is an action spy undercover drama with 43 episodes with William Chan and Guli Naja. I've never seen the female lead before and I don't know why, but I feel like I'm cursed with her or something. Every time I try to watch her drama, this and Weaving a Tale of Love that she was in, like they're just terrible. This started off really amazing. I fell in love with it for around 10 episodes. I freaking love William Chan, especially when he plays darker roles. This one, like his emotions and acting range is so impressive. I forgot how attractive he is as well until like he does the action scenes and the stunts look amazing. The plot is very predictable after a while though. I thought there would be a lot of different cases, but it turns out to be the same thing over and over again. The romance, there was some great moments, but for the most part it was this push-pull thing where they just kept on sacrificing for each other, or they would get like torn apart and she would think he would die one minute and then she'd go crazy, and then that would happen to him with her, and I'm like, this is so annoying. And there was only one or two like villains and they were super predictable as well. I was like, how is a team of really smart undercover agents not taking a hint that it's someone from their organization that's doing all these bad things? But anyways, I ended up giving this one as a 5 as well. As for Miss the Dragon, I know there's a lot of bad reviews online, but for Miss the Dragon, I didn't like Dylan Wang's character in this drama. There were moments that I did like him in, like the bromance scenes, but the romance couldn't get me hooked for the main couple at least. I thought Dylan Wang's acting here was quite bad. He was very rigid and stoic, very robotic. Like even when he's smiling, like he looks like a wooden robotic doll, like in all of the scenes. Even when he gets mad, like his facial expressions is like super stoic, and it looks basically the same across the board in the whole drama. The romance, there was some like lives specifically. This is about reincarnation and trials of love basically, and there was this one lifetime that I really enjoyed when the female lead was a warrior. That was much more of an interesting plot, but the secondary couple was the saving grace of this drama. I thought that their acting was miles ahead of the main leads. The most standout actor in this drama is Dang Wei. He is the male love interest from the second couple. His acting is just so good. There's like little moments where he's supposed to be a cold-hearted character, but he falls in love with the blue bird elf character, and his like gazes are so good. Like even when he's playing like a very stoic role, his eyes are so passionate, and you can tell that he's holding back his emotions, especially in the scenes when he's feeling anguish, and he would give anything up for her. His acting reminds me of Lo Yunshi's character in Ashes of Love, like that level of acting that's just so likable. And during those more emotional scenes, he definitely brings it out. And it made this drama so much better. And I couldn't stop watching thanks to them. I totally skipped a bunch of scenes with the main leads and skimmed through this, watching it on like 1.5 or 2 times speed. Also, the ending was really predictable too with the villainous person. But enough of my rants, let's move on to Moonlight, which I absolutely adored. I binged the first 14 episodes in a day. It was just so addictive and cute. Esther Yu is just so good in modern romances, and Ding Yushi is great as well, of course. Their chemistry was just so deep and passionate. She's such a well-written character as well. Chu Li is so admirable. She's sweet, genuine, and tries her best through hard situations, moving the hearts of people around her. She's also independent though, and forms her own thoughts. She stands up for what she believes in despite what others think of her. And she goes out of her way to stand up for the people that she thinks is right as well, even if it's her enemy or for unlikable characters. She's a very realistic and grounded character that is like truly what I call a strong character. Someone I can see in real life that's not over the top written characters that are too goody two shoes, if you know what I mean. Like has the perfect balance of both sides. My biggest complaint for this is the second couple storyline. There was a lot of scenes where nothing really happened, to be honest. I really do love the friendship and the bromance and all the trips that they went on, like double dates and stuff. That was super fun. But I thought that the second couple took way too long to get together and their scenes weren't that interesting to watch. I actually wanted to give this an 8.5 at first, but then I watched the ending and it changed my mind. It was just perfection. I love to see that all the main women in the story become super strong and confident and hardworking. A lot of career-driven women. There was this one editor. Her name is Chief Editor Yu. She is so cool. And her character really shines out as being one of the most confident and strong, likable characters in the whole drama. This one is for sure making it to at least my top 5 of dramas in 2021. Next is Please at Ease, Mr. Ling, which was a hit or miss for people, and for me it was a miss. But I didn't rate it as low as the other dramas with a 5. I ended up giving this a 6. And to be honest, I went in not expecting much. I just know that it will be super cute and there will be a lot of sweet scenes. And yes, there were, but the cliches were just too much. Despite me really loving Zhao Lusi as an actress, I just got really fed up with everything. It was very fast-paced though, so I guess it's fun and there's a lot of kissing scenes. But since there were way too much, I felt like it was kind of boring. Like it was very repetitive. Unfortunately, even though there were so many cringy and I guess sweet tropey scenes, which is what to expect from these types of dramas, I couldn't really feel the chemistry between them. Last but not least, we have Ugly Beauty before I get into some of the dramas that I couldn't finish or is on hold right now. Ugly Beauty is about 2 sisters that swap places. One is a celebrity and actress, and the other one is a poor delivery girl that lives on the rural side of the country. And it starts with the female lead, which is taking place with her sister to fill in for a drama. The male lead becomes her assistant, but he's actually has a secret, which is that he's working as an undercover paparazzi. I was blown away by how good this drama actually is because I flew through the episodes so fast. The actors were all great. At first, I fell for the male lead's character, but later I was so hooked to the sister storyline, and the leading actress did an incredible job portraying both people. There were scenes where they would swap themselves, but with her little eye expressions or her tone, you can tell who it is right away, which is so impressive despite them being dressed very similar or trying to swap back their characters. It wasn't confusing at all to decipher who was who. And I love that our main girl becomes so bold later on. She ends up confessing first. That's the thing that I love about both sisters. They confess first to both of the male leads. And the sweet moments are just so nice. The ending was great as well, and I ended up giving this an 8. And the drama that I put on hold but decided to drop now is Used for My Talent. This started off quite cliche, and usually some of these mellow out later on, but I don't know if it was just the pacing that was off for me or something that was off for me, but I couldn't enjoy this. But I did watch up to episode 8 before I dropped it. It's such a shame because I was looking forward to a Shen-yue drama. And I hope she explores new genres. I mean, she's great at rom-coms, but these scripts ain't it. Like, after Meteor Garden, there's just nothing that stands out from any of her dramas. They're like very similar characters. And I hope that she doesn't get stuck in the cycle of only receiving the same type of characters always. But that is it for today's video. Next month, there will be a whole crap ton of dramas. It might be in like 2 weeks or so because I might have to divide it into drama reviews. I'm watching Qingluo, I'm watching Fallen Into Your Smile, Ancient Love Poetry, The Day of Becoming You, The Rebel, Eternal Love 3, and I need to catch up on some of the dramas that I didn't start yet until I finish another one, like My Dear Guardian. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and comments on any of the dramas that I talked about. If you have any issues with the dramas, do we share similar opinions? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notification bells so you won't miss out on my next upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.